Have you ever considered how your daily food choices can affect such a vital part of your body as the prostate? Many men tend to underestimate the profound connection between what they eat and the well-being of this gland, which is crucial to male health. It's not just about avoiding problems, but about promoting long-lasting vitality. Science shows us that, with targeted dietary changes, it's possible to significantly reduce the risk of prostate enlargement and other disorders, with percentages that can exceed 58%. These data aren't just numbers, but an invitation to take charge of your health. Today, we'll embark on an informative journey through 9 food categories that, if consumed in excess, could compromise your prostate health. But we won't stop there. We'll also reveal an unexpected, often overlooked food that could be the key to better understanding some of your issues. Health is a journey of conscious choices, day after day. To begin this journey of awareness, write "healthy prostate" in the comments. Before diving in, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming insights. Now, let's start nourishing your health. The prostate is a small, walnut-sized gland located beneath the male bladder. It plays a crucial role in reproduction, producing seminal fluid that nourishes and transports sperm. As men age, they may experience prostate problems, such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or, in more severe cases, prostate cancer. While age and genetics are important factors, scientific research has highlighted how lifestyle, and especially diet, can have a profound impact on the health of this gland. What we put on our plates every day can influence inflammation, hormonal balance, and cell growth, all key elements for maintaining prostate health. It's not about extreme diets, but about conscious and balanced choices. Processed meats such as bacon, sausages, deli meats, and hot dogs are often found on our tables for their convenience and flavor. However, their regular consumption is associated with an increased risk of various diseases, including prostate problems. These products are high in saturated fat, sodium, and nitrates, preservatives that can transform into potentially carcinogenic compounds in our bodies. When processed meats are cooked at high temperatures, they can form heterocyclic amines, HEAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, substances that have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. The high sodium and fat content also contributes to systemic inflammation, a known risk factor for prostate enlargement and other chronic conditions. Limiting your consumption of these foods to special occasions and opting for fresher, less processed protein sources is a wise choice for your overall and prostate health. Dairy products, such as whole milk, aged cheeses, and full-fat yogurt, are often praised for their calcium content. However, full-fat versions are also high in saturated fat and may contain hormone residues, either naturally present in milk or fed to animals. Some studies suggest that high dairy consumption, especially high-fat dairy, may be linked to an increased risk of prostate cancer. Saturated fats can contribute to inflammation and affect hormonal balance, particularly testosterone and estrogen levels, which play a role in prostate cell growth. Opting for low-fat dairy products or plant-based alternatives like almond, oat, or soy milk, non-GMO, can be an effective strategy for reducing exposure to these risk factors. It's important to read labels and choose products with fewer additives and added sugars. Red meat, such as beef, pork, and lamb, is an important source of protein and iron. However, excessive consumption, especially of fatty cuts cooked at high temperatures, has been associated with an increased risk of prostate problems. Similar to processed meats, high-temperature cooking, grilling, barbecuing, can generate harmful compounds such as heterocyclic amines, HEA. Additionally, red meat can affect hormone levels and contribute to inflammation in the body. To enjoy the benefits of red meat without exposing the prostate to unnecessary risks, it's advisable to choose lean cuts and limit consumption to a few times a week. Alternating with lighter protein sources like poultry, fish, rich in omega-3s, and legumes is an excellent strategy. Always pairing meat with generous portions of fresh, colorful vegetables can help balance your nutritional intake and provide protective antioxidants. Fried foods, such as chips, onion rings, fried chicken, and packaged snacks, are delicious, but they're one of the most harmful food categories for overall and prostate health. They're loaded with trans fats and saturated fats, which are known to promote systemic inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is a key factor in the development of many diseases, including prostate problems. Frying at high temperatures, especially when reusing oils, can produce acrylamide and other toxic compounds that negatively impact cellular health. These compounds can increase oxidative stress and damage cells, including the prostate. Drastically reducing your consumption of fried foods and opting for healthier cooking methods like baking, steaming, grilling, or pan-frying with a little extra virgin olive oil is essential for protecting your prostate and heart. Sugary drinks, including soda, processed fruit juices, iced teas, and energy drinks, are among the main sources of added sugar in the modern diet. High consumption of refined sugars causes rapid spikes in blood glucose, followed by equally rapid insulin production. These constant blood sugar fluctuations can lead to insulin resistance and obesity, two conditions closely linked to an increased risk of prostate problems. Excess sugar also fuels inflammation in the body and can disrupt hormonal balance. Obesity, in particular, is a significant risk factor for prostate enlargement and prostate cancer. Replacing sugary drinks with pure water, unsweetened herbal teas, green tea, rich in antioxidants, or water naturally flavored with fruits and vegetables is one of the simplest and most effective choices for improving your health. Packaged snacks and fast foods such as burgers, fries, processed pizza, and candy are often high in calories, saturated fat, sodium, and refined sugars, but offer few essential nutrients. This mix is a perfect recipe for weight gain, chronic inflammation, and oxidative stress, all of which can negatively impact the prostate. Regular consumption of these foods contributes to obesity, which is an independent risk factor for benign prostatic hyperplasia and prostate cancer. Furthermore, the lack of fiber, vitamins, and minerals found in these foods means the body doesn't receive the support it needs to fight inflammation and maintain healthy cells. Preparing meals at home with fresh, whole ingredients is the best strategy for ensuring a balanced and prostate-protective diet. Artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, are often perceived as a healthy alternative to sugar, especially for those trying to manage weight or blood sugar. However, emerging research suggests that these compounds may not be as harmless as previously thought. Some studies indicate that artificial sweeteners can alter the gut microbiota, the group of bacteria that live in our intestines. An unbalanced gut microbiota, dysbiosis, has been linked to systemic inflammation and impaired insulin regulation, factors that can negatively impact prostate health. Furthermore, consuming artificial sweeteners may not help reduce sweet cravings, perpetuating a cycle of sugar addiction. If you desire sweeteners, consider natural alternatives like stevia or erythritol in moderation, or better yet, gradually reduce your addiction to the sweet taste. A glass of red wine may be associated with cardiovascular health benefits, but excessive alcohol consumption of any kind can have detrimental effects on the prostate. Alcohol can interfere with the production and metabolism of hormones, particularly testosterone, which plays a crucial role in prostate health. Heavy consumption can also increase inflammation in the body, contributing to prostate enlargement and other disorders. Alcohol is also a source of empty calories that can contribute to weight gain, a risk factor for prostate problems. Moderation is key. For men, it's recommended to drink no more than 2 alcoholic beverages per day. Choosing quality beverages and alternating them with water is a good way to enjoy alcohol without compromising your health. Listening to your body and limiting your consumption is an act of self-care. At the top of our list are refined carbohydrates. These include white bread, refined pasta, white rice, processed baked goods, and sugary breakfast cereals. These foods have been stripped of most of their fiber, vitamins, and minerals during the refining process. Their consumption causes a rapid rise in blood sugar levels, similar to that of sugary drinks. These blood sugar spikes stimulate increased insulin production, which over time can lead to insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and weight gain. All of these factors are known to negatively impact prostate health, increasing the risk of BPH and cancer. Replacing refined carbohydrates with their whole grain counterparts, whole wheat bread, whole wheat pasta, brown rice, oats, and other whole grains, provides fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar, and essential nutrients that support overall and prostate health. We've talked about foods, But there's one food we often overlook, and it can have a devastating impact on our health, including our prostate: chronic stress. While not a food in the traditional sense, how we manage stress profoundly influences our food choices, our hormone levels, and our immune system. Prolonged stress leads to increased production of the stress hormone cortisol, which can disrupt hormonal balance and promote systemic inflammation. Many of us, when stressed, tend to turn to comfort foods that fall into the categories we've just discussed: fried foods, sugary foods, and processed meats. This creates a vicious cycle. Stress pushes us to eat poorly, and junk food worsens inflammation and hormonal imbalance, increasing the burden on our body and prostate. Learning to manage stress through relaxation techniques, exercise, meditation, or hobbies can be just as important as choosing the right foods. It's food for the mind that also nourishes the body. As you've seen, the food choices we make every day have a profound and lasting impact on your prostate health and overall well-being. It's not about completely eliminating all pleasure, but about becoming more aware and making more informed choices. Every small change in your diet can help reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and protect your cells, including that precious gland that is the prostate. Start incorporating more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins into your diet today. Reduce your intake of processed foods, added sugars, and unhealthy fats. And don't forget the importance of managing stress, a silent but powerful food. If this video was helpful and gave you new perspectives, we invite you to share it with friends and family who might benefit from it. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our upcoming wellness content, turn on notifications, and like us to support the spread of vital information. Taking care of yourself is the greatest investment you can make. Take a step toward a healthier, more energetic, and vibrant life.